Okay, so this concludes our trip to Friesland with our wonderful host, Mr. Nikolai.
The Goodwill Ambassador here.
The Goodwill Ambassador to Lay Warden, or as Nick would say,
Goodwill Ambassador to Santa Rosa.
Lou Warden. Nick calls it Lou Warden. Everybody else in Howler calls it Lay Warden. But anyway, look at this beautiful car. We got taken to the station in style.
Yeah.
And now it's off to Amsterdam. Thank you much, Mr. Nikolai. Okay, see you in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. What is this? The start of our fourth day.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we arrived Wednesday morning. This is Saturday morning, and we are in the town of Utrecht. And we're catching a train. Where are we going?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam Central. Lorena gets to see Amsterdam. So the train will be coming here shortly. Not too long of a ride up to the Amsterdam Center. And should have a nice time. We had a great time with Nick in Friesland, didn't we?
Awesome.
It was really nice.
Yes.
So we're going to catch the train to Amsterdam. We'll be in the Central Station here, and that's a sight to see in and by itself, Amsterdam Central Station. So we'll put our stuff in lockers, and then we'll tour the city for a couple hours, and then head out to Haarlem.
Yep. Well.
Okay, we're arriving at Amsterdam Central Station, and just out there, you see there is the heart of Amsterdam, where we're going to be visiting here in just a moment. And we're pulling into Amsterdam Central, and like I was telling Lorena, boy, you step off this train and it's just mad city in the arrivals hall here. So we're looking forward to a nice afternoon. It'll be a quick tour in Amsterdam, only a couple hours, but that should give Lorena a good taste of what this city is like. All right, here's a nice picture of the inside of Amsterdam Central Station. And if I pan up, you can see the large windows. This is a very, very large train station as far as Europe goes. So we're going to find ourselves to a locker and get on with the city. Okay, Lorena, here we go. Amsterdam. Coming out of the station, and let's see what greets you. Oh, look at that. Nice day. Okay. So let's find our way. You said that you really wanted to see the red light district, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that was your #1 priority?
Yes.
Visit the red light district.
The red light district,
There's
whatever that is.
Now, there's a lot of naughty stuff that goes on there.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, let's go check it out. Give you a nice shot of the center of the station here. They've got some construction going on, but nonetheless, you can still see the front of the station here. Really a beautiful, beautiful station. It's nice not to have our luggage. We had our luggage all morning, and now we've freed ourselves up. We put our luggage into a nice storage locker. And zoom in and give you a nice close-up of the clock there here at Amsterdam Central. And if I pan over, you'll see the front of the station. All right, so we're going to find our way into the city and have a nice afternoon. It'll be a quick 2-hour visit. Okay, that gives you a great shot of the outside of the Central Station in Amsterdam. And it's a busy afternoon here. It's a June Saturday afternoon, and just behind me is the main thoroughfare here, and you see some trams ready to take people up the road to their destination. Come around here, you've got canal boat cruises all over here, and then we're just gonna find our way down through the crowd. And if you look up ahead, just off to the left there, that's the area where the red light district is. So we're gonna walk our way down there to another large square, and then come back around maybe up by the Anne Frank house. And that should give Lorraine a really good idea. I've been to Amsterdam more times than I can count, but this is all new for Lorena, so it'll be exciting to see it through her eyes. Okay, this is the view that Lorena is seeing. It's her first impression of Amsterdam here. And it's really a busy street, as you can see. And Just kind of working our way through. There's a gentleman there. He's selling some steaks. It's a nice cigar shop. Really a interesting crowd. You got to be careful walking through these crowds because people will come up and they'll bump into you and you don't know it, but they're reaching into your pocket. And they've gotten quite good here at Amsterdam. I can't say I know that from personal experience. Oh, look at this here. We have the sex museum. And Lorena, that caught her eye. Go inside. No, we're not going to go in, but this is the famous sex museum of sex through the centuries, from the Greek and Roman times to this day. So maybe next trip, Lorena, you can go to the sex museum, okay? All right. We'll just continue on our way down the street here. Find our way over to the red light district. Okay, Lorena spotted a great place to eat. We're at a little falafel shop, and you'll see these falafel shops all throughout Europe, and you just tell them what you want, and then you load it up with the different ingredients that you see here. So she'll come out and she'll put our falafel in a pita, just like you see this gal has, and then we'll load it up and have a nice lunch. Okay, so we got our first meal here in Amsterdam, and look at the size of this thing. Alvarito, you cannot say I'm not taking care of your sister, huh? So we're going to dig into this nice falafel and have a great lunch before going on and seeing the rest of Amsterdam. All right, so here you're looking at a building called the Grasshopper, and that's probably one of the more famous coffee shops here in Amsterdam. Coffee shop, a place where you buy coffee and smoke marijuana and whatever else. But just to the right of that is the area that we're going to go up, and that takes us into the heart of the red light district here in Amsterdam. Okay, it looks like we have a bachelorette party going on in here. Going crazy. All right, so this is the seedy side of town, if you will. All types of, all types of everything here. They've got just everything that you could possibly imagine. And these couple little blocks here of that. Here they've got the most, what is that? The most vibrating shop there. So some very, very nice collection of various vibrators that people can purchase for their entertainment. And then this street here goes right on up. And we're actually going to walk down this street here, which will take us to the canal, and along the canal, that's where you'll see the, well, you might not see the ladies standing in the windows, because if they see you filming, they're going to come out and take your camera and throw it in the river. All right, we found our way up to one of the many canals here in Amsterdam, and this is the one that goes right through the red light district. And I'm going to pan around, and you'll see that there's quite a few people sitting enjoying their lunch. And it's really a nice day. It's overcast. It's not too hot. There's a nice breeze. It's not too cold. You see bikes everywhere you go here, locked up. Come over here, and a lot of sex shops in Amsterdam here. The girls that everyone talks about, they line the street here in these large windows, and you're not going to see many at this time of the day. They usually come out at night, and it's quite a different scene here at nighttime than it is during the day, but fun night and day. Okay, so here's another canal, and along the red light district here in Amsterdam. And as we were walking up this alley, there were these rooms, if you will. I don't know what you call them, rooms or whatever, but you see the red curtains there on the window. And just up the alley there, you can see there's more windows, and that's where the girls stand. They stand in those windows, and as people come by, if somebody wants a service, they go inside and close the drapes and do what they do in Amsterdam. Okay, you're looking at a large square here, and obviously it's a very popular spot. A lot of times I believe that if you see some type of large festivity in Amsterdam and large crowds, that this is where they will generally gather. And just up that street to the right there, that's the station, and we came in through the back area. We came in through the red light district. So this gives you a nice shot of another popular spot here in Amsterdam. A lot of people just hanging out. Little girl chasing the flowers there, or flowers, chasing the pigeons. But, and then there's Lorena taking a picture of me taking a picture of her. What do you think of this place?
I would never imagine it like this.
No?
This is more than I was expecting.
It's quite a scene, isn't it?
You were right. I mean, I thought, yeah, you told me, be careful, there's a billion of people, and you were right.
Yeah, be careful. Watch your bag like it's just hanging off your thing right now. Okay. Okay, here's a horse coming through the square here. If I come around here, you'll see one of quite a few street performers here. There's a gentleman all dressed up, taking pictures with the tourists there. Okay, so there we got a street performer, and he's taking pictures with the different people here. He was a little upset that I was taking this picture here without paying him. You see his costume there. All right, if shopping were your thing here in Amsterdam, you'd want to stop here. This is the Magna Plaza, and inside they've got all types of different shopping spots. But fortunately for me, Lorena isn't really much into shopping, so I lucked out. Anyway, we're going to see if we can find our way over to the Anne Frank house here in Amsterdam before heading back up toward the station. Okay, I'm standing at the foot of a church that more than likely, well, I'm sure, Anne Frank probably stood under most of the few young years of her life that she was living here in Amsterdam. We're just right around the corner from the Anne Frank house, and here they have a statue, a memorial statue of Anne Frank, and a lot of people here will come and take their picture next to the Anne Frank statue, born in 1929 and died in 1945. And then here is the view at the end of the street where Anne Frank lived, and if I walk up this way a little bit, I can walk over to the canal that you'll see here. And then the Anne Frank house is just right up the corner here, right up around the corner. Okay, so coming down the canal here, there's a group of gals on a bachelorette party, just having a good time. And then right up behind us is the building where the Anne Frank lived. Okay, just on the other side of the church is where the Anne Frank Museum is, and you see all the people standing there in queue to get in. And if I bring it around this way right here, there is the actual Anne Frank house right there. And I can just zoom up, or pan up rather, and give you a shot of the front of the Anne Frank house here in Amsterdam. And her family was in hiding in the back of this building here for I think it was a couple years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and thus concludes our visit here to Amsterdam. It was a nice, short, sweet trip, and Lorena got to see enough of it to give her a good idea as to what Amsterdam's all about, right?
Amazing city.
Yeah, amazing city, huh? All right. Here's a street performer bringing people from the crowd up to do a bubble. Like you can see there, he can do it pretty good, and every now and then one of the tourists that he's trying to teach to do this will do pretty well also. There you go. All right. Okay, so we're on our way back to the station now, and you can see it's quite a crowd walking here. It was a good trip. We stayed about 2.5 hours, and Lorena got a good sampling of Amsterdam, huh? And she got a souvenir too.
Better one.
All right. Well, let's head on back to Haarlem and have a nice evening, and then it's on to, where's our next stop?
Nice.
Nice. That's right, in the French Riviera.